Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is GGF, bringing you episode 59. We're just about at 60 of Let's Play the awesome BioWare CRPG, Dragon Age Origins Ultimate Edition. Hope you guys are doing well, and ready for more Dragon Age. We are in Orzammar, just having all sorts of fun. And today, we're going to open this chest that we found at the end of the Shaperate. Let's do that. We've got, Gloves of Diligence, Silverite, +4 armor, requires 34 strength, and a book called The Search for the True Prophet. This tattered tome explores the possibility that Andraste was the powerful mage and not the Maker's chosen. It seems this book was saved from a fire at some point. Huh. I wonder who that would go to as a gift. But anyway, we've explored... Oh, this looks like there'd be a secret back here. We've explored this part of Orzammar, the Shaperate. Excuse me, Liliana. Thank you. So, we are going to... see if there's anything else around here. Nope. Can we talk to the Shaper here about the...
Ah, you return, Warden. Is there more you would know from Orzammar's memories?
About the book we just found? No.
Your presence has been recorded in the memories. I wish you well.
Alright.
They won't see me coming.
Let's explore more of Orzammar, the Diamond Quarter. Let's see. Down here. Okay, we're at the end of the Diamond Quarter. This reminds me so much of Drakensang, the awesome, also underrated CRPG. This reminds me of an area from there, also the Dwarven area. Chamber of the Assembly. Don't know if I want to head there yet. Well, I guess since we're here, we might as well. Let's see if anyone can use those gloves. He doesn't have enough strength, so nobody is here going to have it. There's Vartog. Hello, Vartog.
Warden, welcome. It is always a blessing for Orzammar to host your order. I am Vartog Dvorn, top advisor to our good Prince Balin. What news do you bring?
This treaty obliges Orzammar to send troops to the surface.
Ah, ancient documents indeed. These were signed in the reign of Eithnar Bimo, Paragon and King. That was 16 generations ago. Now the difficulty is that the treaty only compels our king, and we are sadly lacking one of those right now.
Is there some way I could help?
My prince is the rightful king, but a disappointing number of lords back the upstart Harrimont for the throne. If you show your support for Prince Balin, he might be able to assist with your requests.
I thought King Endrin himself supported Harrimont.
That hurts worst of all. That Harrimont would take advantage of the dying king's delirium to plant such poisonous suspicions against his own son. After that, you understand why Balin cannot trust the word of a stranger, however reputable that stranger might be.
No. Then I'll have to seek my aid from Harrimont instead.
Wait, we must be cautious about whom to trust, but perhaps we could find a way. Harrimont has engaged in a campaign of bribery and coercion to ensure that every house serves him. But if a neutral party, a stranger, were to approach certain key members, perhaps with irrefutable evidence of Harrimont's deception.
Irrefutable evidence? Which I suppose you have?
I'm certain my Lord Prince would show his gratitude.
Forget it. I'm not doing Balin's dirty work.
Very well, but do not expect my prince to see you as anything more than another ignorant surfacer. I will be here if you change your mind.
I won't. Prince's favorite. Is that her rock armor making her look that way for a second? Dolan?
I heard there was a Grey Warden here. I am Dulin Forrender, second to Lord Harrowmont, King Endrin's own choice as successor. Word is spreading that the surface may suffer a blight. It is shameful we are not in a better position to help.
I have a treaty obliging Orzammar to aid against the blight.
That may be, and that is a terrible risk for the surface. But even if the world would end tomorrow, Lord Harrowmont cannot ignore Balin today. He cannot afford to trust anyone of unproven loyalties.
Vartog wants me to besmirch Harrowmont's reputation.
I see. Well, it hardly increases my confidence to hear that you went to him first. I assume you refused?
I'm looking for a better offer.
If you want Lord Harrowmont's assistance, first you'll have to prove he can trust you.
How can I prove I'm not working for Balin?
That's a generous offer. If you mean it, you might attend the proving today. The Deshers take it very seriously, and unfortunately, Balin found some way to blackmail or intimidate House Harrowmont's best fighters into stepping down.
So you'd like me to enter the proving in Harrowmont's name?
It would certainly make your loyalties loud and clear. Balin would never work with anyone who humiliated him in that way. Harrowmont would have no fear of meeting with you then.
I'll enter the proving and see why the others withdrew.
Excellent. The arena is located off the Commons. Talk to the proving master and tell him you're entering Lord Harrowmont's roster. The key fighters we lost were Guidon and Baisel. You can look for them in the fighters' preparation chambers behind the ring. And be sure it's before the fights begin. After the first bout, no one may change the roster. If you need to find me again, I will wait in the Tapster's Tavern off the Commons. There is no better place to hear gossip. Perhaps even word of your victory.
Okay, so we're officially working for
Quiet as she goes, right?
Lord Harrowmont. I should go in the Harrowmont estate. Or I should have. Royal Palace. Royal Guards.
Greetings. Greetings.
Greetings.
No one enters the prince's estate without an invitation.
The prince values your support.
You won't regret helping our prince.
It has
Warden.
begun.
This is the throne of Orzammar. Asian stone. The inscription is old and worn, overlooked most as a carving detail. The beast is foreign, but the need is familiar. Home and hearth suffer beneath strength and strangeness. These new kin of this Ferelden are better as friends than strangers, so we resist on their behalf and work with their users to bind with the stone. They no longer fear their skies, and we further our trade above. Lord from above, cornered and corralled, three standing in position, a fourth that signals the throne. Stasis for the beast so long as the king holds the throne, so long as the king wills it held. Inscription circa 590 exalted. That's starting to worry me a bit because there's some sort of beast that seems to be awake or awakening, and it would be held in stasis if there was someone on the throne, but that's sadly not the case. I'm wondering if I should get Sten to join the party for the proving. Wooden crate, a red steel dagger, glass phylactery. Many of King Endrin's belongings have been rushed into storage, including trophies of his long reign. Among the boxes is a small glass phylactery. The area is unnaturally cold. Dark shapes swirl around a slip of paper within the vial. Take the vial. The glass fractures at your touch. Oh, dang. Oh, snap. A revenant.
Very well.
Oh, dang. He looks tough.
Not alone.
Wow. Liliana is quickly hurting. How about a heal on her, Win? And Liliana, how about you drink a health poultice? Let me continue backstabbing. Yeah, attack Alistair. Oh, I don't know if I could backstab him. Let me use a concentrated deathroot extract. Let me go further behind. Wow, he's really...
Okay, done with you now.
He's really tough. Oh, Win's dead. Oh, I didn't realize that.
Come, let us end this. There is no glory in bloodshed.
Wow. Where did we save last? I didn't think that was going to happen. Oh, we saved right here. Okay.
I heard there was a... Word is spreading that the surface may suffer a blight. That may... He cannot afford to trust anyone of unproven loyalty. I see. Well, if you want Lord Haramont's assistance, that's it. The Deshers take it very seriously. Balin would never work with anyone who you can, if you need to...
Okay, so... Wow, don't touch that phylactery, my goodness. That phylactery was crazy, but... Actually, let me go in the Chamber of the Assembly and go further in. Can I go further in?
The Assembly is in session. Enter quietly if you wish to observe.
Oh. Let's observe.
Your mind has gone to dust if you think we would pass such a writ. Half our houses would go broke without the surface trade.
The proposal is only effective until we have a king to ensure we are respected by the surfacers.
Leaving you conveniently positioned to take over all contracts. I'll see your head on a pike first.
Deshers, lords and ladies of the Assembly. I've already doubled the guard to prevent violence. Must I summon more?
Steward Bandalore, Balin's sympathizers are tying our hands with trivialities. They may as well open us to the sky.
I suggest we put the matter to a vote.
And I suggest you have a taste of my family's mace.
Enough! The Assembly is in recess until the members can regain control of their emotions.
Huh.
They won't see me coming.
Assembly Steward Bandalore.
Stone-forsaken fools and dusters. I'm sorry. This is the Assembly of the Clans. Only Deshers and occasional guests of state are allowed in.
You don't recognize a Grey Warden?
Forgive me. I am so exhausted. I completely forgot about the message from the gate guard. Welcome to Orzammar, Warden. I hope you can forgive our unrest. The loss of our king has hit us hard. Respect for your role is great, but you won't receive a proper hearing until we have a king on the throne.
A blight is coming.
Troubling, but it will still seem distant compared to the empty throne. The Assembly is blind to all else.
So who has the authority to aid me?
I must admit, Warden, I am at a loss myself. It lies with Prince Balin or Lord Haramont, and they are slow to trust anyone in these uncertain times. I only wish there was more I could do for you.
Huh. Okay. Fair enough. Can I go in?
It has begun.
Okay. So we've got to work for Lord Haramont, clearly. Let's come back in the Royal Palace. That was crazy that there was a revenant in that bottle. And it's like a freaking Black Knight. Crazy. And where was that? Through here? sit on the throne again.
It shall be done.
I love the different things that get pieced together, though. The small little details from the codex. Things of that nature. You know, the fact that we know about a little bit about this beast that supposedly is dwelling. I forget what it was called. Some sort of the Unbound one or something, or Unbound. Okay, this just goes back to the... Oh no, wow. Beautiful. Chest. Ice arrows and a love letter. A note between wealthy paramours. Is there someone that collects these love letters or something? Did I take all?
It shall be done.
Codex updated. 243. A correspondence interruptus. Oh, a collection of embarrassing personal communications between the spoiled wealthy and their objects of obsession. My darling Reginald, I burn for you, and because of you, please use the enclosed tincture if our love is to endure, Sarek. A delicate matter. While I'm overjoyed at the prospect of having you, an unwelcome guest requires that you excuse yourself by the postern of my estate to avoid a mark upon our reputations. M. You are filthy, a beast, such depravity I've never been forced to suffer. How words are so laden when they leave your lips is beyond decent imagining. Madam, I love you, Sir Algold. My dearest Virginia True Royal, regarding Bodis Ripped. Enclosed are 7 silver and my most heartfelt apologies for said Bodis. I would blame the cold ocean spray, the loss of my favorite shirt, the bucking of the stallion, or perhaps the strain of maintaining all such elements while sitting for a portrait, but I was certainly not myself. I hope you will forgive me and not take it upon yourself to find your own determined way in this world. Yours, Sir Rival Grouseman. Dear Sir John, your ministrations, while well-intentioned, hold no promise. Do not despair, for it is not you, it is of me. I require an interval to acquaint myself with the personage you awakened. I'm certain we can maintain an amiable accord and that the engagements with our mutual associations will not be awkward. Mary. That's like a Dear John letter, as they called them back in the day. That's funny. It's really just a breakup letter, but like written really exquisitely. Oh, now it's a Dwarven large round shield. Dang. Okay, and then there's a wooden crate with a Viridium dagger and the glass phylactery. I guess we're not going to try that battle. I don't know. His color was like a color I've never seen before over his name, like a red, an orangish red. What was that? What happened? Tunneling thieves?
He's approaching.
Witness. Get them.
Alistair, attack that one. Liliana, attack that one. Win. Back up. And attack that one. I'm stunned. Stone Fist on the one attacking me. Nice. Liliana, attack that one. I'm back. I'll attack that one. Ooh, Alistair got knocked down. Backstab. Boom. Liliana. Ah, Liliana, attack right here. Yep. And I will attack right there as well. Hang in there, Win. Liliana attacked that one. Oh, Alistair's not doing too well. Heal him. Oh, he went down.
Just begun.
Backstab. Backstab. Alistair's hanging in there.
No quarter shall be given.
It is done.
Gotcha. It is done.
By the ancestors. Good on you, Warden. You caught them in the act. I guess desperate times drive people to strange things.
Huh. Well, I was gonna just pillage the loot myself. Receive 15 silver. The vault. Novice Hail Rune. Plus 5 physical resist.
Quietly then.
5 silver. And this was not the vault, they said? Can't go in there? What was that about?
Thanks again, Warden.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm about to level up very soon.
It shall be done.
Huh. Beautiful stone architecture and stuff. Oh, now we're back out here. Okay. Okay, so that's it for the palace. Unless I decide to take on that revenant again. Maybe cure our injuries and try again, but we barely scratched it and it just ripped through us like butter.
Raise your voice in favor of Lord Balin. He will bring us change and prosperity.
He'll bring us change, alright. Lady Dace.
News of the hour. Is Lord Balin considering a dissolution of the ancient clans? He refuses to comment in the assembly.
Let's check out Lord Harrowmont's estate while we're here.
As you say.
Harrowmont is the rightful king, and you know that.
Even Balin's father rejected him in the end.
Indeed.
These are the personal apartments of High General Lord Harrowmont. No visitors are allowed at this time.
We are honored by your trust, Warden.
Cool portrait. Really cool little details. Little dwarf there.
These are the personal apartments of High General Lord Harrowmont. No visitors are allowed at this time.
So if I click it...
It shall be done.
Oh. It let me in. There's nothing back here. Can I get 5 XP from the other door?
House Harrowmont is honored to have you here.
Awesome. Honored to be here.
I shall do it.
Uh-huh. Noble Tercy. 40 ice arrows. Nice. Suits of armor and cloth and stuff. Scroll. Which is kind of tricky to pick up. Level up. A letter from King Endrin. My Lord Harrowmont, my guilt weighs heavily on me. And I know now that I was a fool. Only a fool would cut out his own heart and burn it for the sake of appearances. I allowed the assembly to send my child to exile and death because I feared an inquiry into Trian's murder would taint our house with scandal. You have been my rock and my shield these long months, and for that I thank you. But I must ask for one thing more. I wish to discover if my child survived. Even the smallest trace will set my mind at ease. Send your men, your scouts, anyone who will go. Balin thinks I am mad. He says that if word spreads of my wish, our house will be undone. He doesn't know that a Dukin is already lost. I destroyed us when I sacrificed what was most precious. Please, Pyro, help me. I come to you not as a king, but as a father. A note from the late King Endric A. Dukin. What about this books and song? Oh, the Legion of Steel. Paragon Caridin vanished in the 11th year of the reign of King Valtor, and with the Paragon, the entire process for golem manufacture was lost. Expeditions were sent into the deep roads to track him, but the Darkspawn drove them all back. Finally, in the 2nd year of the reign of Queen Getha, 126 golems, the entire Legion of Steel, were sent to recover the Paragon. None returned. The Shaper of Golems refused to support any further attempts to find Caridin, and the Paragon was officially declared dead. The Shaperate never recovered from the loss of an entire legion of golems and never again allowed an all-golem regiment in the deep roads. From Stone Halls of the Dwarves by Brother Genitivi. Chantriscala. Ooh, chest. Viridium Battle Axe. Wow, that is not that hard to wield with 26 strength and does quite a bit of damage. Let's come talk to these homies.
Greetings, Grey Warden.
Tercy?
You must be under great strain with the blight upon the land. I will pray to the stone for you.
Thank you, ma'am. That is awfully kind of you. Alright, oh, Butler. Didn't see a butler before.
If you're looking for Lord Dulin Forender, you'll find him at Tapstones, taking his evening drink.
Right. Look at that. Pretty cool estate. Alright, so from here...
2 years tomorrow. By all the holy sodding ancestors, how can you people just ignore that?
Branka didn't go alone, Oghren. She took the whole house, everybody but you. So just get over to Tapsters and drown yourself already. You know as well as I do that's how this always ends.
You think I'm afraid of some cub warrior who's barely off the teat? Ha!
You lift a weapon or attack a single citizen in Orzammar, and you're stripped of your caste and exiled. Even you can't have forgotten that. Get out of here before I call a guardsman.
Loylinar. What was that about?
Can you believe it? Ogren's barely even warrior caste anymore, and he just clomps in here like he's entitled.
Who is Ogren?
Ogren's a drunken wretch. He comes up here 2-3 times a week, hounding people to lead some suicidal rescue mission after Branka. Gets quite violent about it. I'd be scared if they hadn't practically gelded him after he killed young Lord Mino.
What do you mean, gelded him?
Well, he killed Lord Mino's youngest son in a duel to first blood. It was a huge scandal. Oghren should have been executed, but he'd won honors in the deep roads. Instead, they stripped him of all weapons and forbid him from engaging in fights within city limits. If he breaks the decree, he'll be exiled.
Why does Oghren care so much about Branka?
She's still his wife, isn't she? Even if she took their entire house into the deep roads and abandoned him.
Is that what you two are arguing about, Branka?
It's been 2 years since Branka left. No one has ever stayed in the deep roads that long and survived. The search teams who went out found nothing, but Oghren wants to keep risking lives searching.
Why did Branka go into the deep roads?
Chasing some old treasure. She was quite secretive. Outright rude, really. She said she never asked if found a house, that she didn't care about politics, and that we were too self-absorbed to defeat the Darkspawn. She actually threatened anyone who said they'd come after her.
How does she become a paragon?
She invented a smokeless fuel that let the Smith caste increase their output by nearly 1/3. Deaths from the Black Lung also dropped. The Assembly said she had the favor of the ancestors and declared her a paragon. They moved Branka, Oghren, and all their relatives to the noble caste and founded a new house in her name.
Branka was married to that drunk?
Well, before she was a paragon, she was just a smith, and Oghren was one of the best warriors of his generation.
I should get going.
If you see any guardsmen, tell them Oghren was at it again.
They won't see me coming.
Okay, I guess we leave the commons and head to the proving. Do we have any nugs?
A trust Vala, my nug-wrangling friend.
slums thug.
So, I've been hearing rumors that a certain wine merchant is falling behind on his payments.
I can't imagine what you mean. I pay my expenses.
What about the expenses your good friend Jarvia incurs when providing your protection? It's not easy ensuring nothing bad happens, that no one decides to just burn everything in your store.
My store! Please, I don't have much. Business isn't good. People are scared. Tell Jarvia I'll get her money.
Jarvia is not happy with your promises, old man. Now let's go inside and see what you've been holding back.
Huh. Seems pretty urgent.
This is all I have right now. I could get more if I sell something.
Well, well, looks like we have a visitor. Friend of yours?
Is there a problem here, friend? Are these men threatening you?
Please, don't get involved with this. You don't know what they're like.
Then allow me to make some introductions. These are dangerous times in Orzammar, stranger. Lucky us, the merciful Jarvia is offering protection from the chaos. You're wearing some fancy stuff there. Might make you a target. So if you want the Carta's guarantee of safety, it's yours for the reasonable price of 10 gold sovereigns. Or I can't say what might happen.
Let's try intimidate. Take a good look. Do you really want to start this?
Whoa, whoa. All right, you win. I'm not gonna die for 10 lousy sovereigns.
Quiet as she goes.
Wow.
Ancestors, bless you for saving my poor store. I don't know how to express my gratitude.
What do you know about this, Jarvia? You could start by letting me look around your store.
I'm showing you the lowest prices I can afford, I assure you.
Okay, he's got potions. Greater health poultice recipe. Concentrator agents, distillation agents. Remarkable emerald gift. Huh. Some useful items, faux show. No.
Ancestors, bless you for saving my poor store. I don't know how to express my gratitude.
What do you know about this Jarvia?
I've never met her, of course. They say she never leaves Dusttown. That's the older area of the city where the casteless congregate. She's the one directing this depravity. Since good King Endrin died, they're getting bolder. They used to be a problem only in Dusttown, but now they're in the commons, shaking honest men down for coin.
What do you know about her Carta?
A band of casteless thugs. They're to blame for all the crime in Orzammar these days.
Wow.
They're criminals, and the children of criminals. The ancestors themselves declared them irredeemable.
The caste divide is deep indeed.
These casteless, they're all the same. Beggars, thugs, and murderers, everyone. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm grateful for your help, but I don't think we have any more to talk about.
Wow. Okay, then. We'll pick up some potions at some point. But right now, I want to head to... Oh, what's this signpost? Diamond quarter right, proving ground straight ahead. See how long we've been playing. 34 minutes. Okay, so I don't know if I should do the proving grounds right now. I could return to Brother Burkle. Tell him that I did, in fact...
Andraste teaches that patience is the child of wisdom, but I'm eager to hear if you've seen the Shaper.
He agreed to let you hold prayer meetings.
Oh, praise the Maker! You truly walk in the light, friend. I already found a convert among the merchants who offered his shop as a temporary chantry. It's just by the tapsters. Please, come to our first service.
Quest completed. here's the tapsters. I don't see any new prayer hall. This down here. Oh, it goes into Dust Town. No more nugs to wrangle. All right, next stop, the Proving, guys. But I'm gonna save here and call it an episode.
Is it true all the wardens are dead?
But two of us. I hope you guys.
Are not religious, yes? You do not believe?
I do, to some extent. It does not govern my life, however. Why do you ask?
Oh, nothing. You are just a very good person, and it shows. And I thought at first you were religious like some of the revered mothers. But no. I thought about it and I realized that you're not.
I do what I do because I enjoy it. Because I enjoy teaching others, helping them. I do not seek recognition for my works. I do not seek the approval of my peers, nor the approval of a distant god.
That is admirable, doing good for its own sake. Some I knew were not like that. They bragged about what they did, trying to impress others. Oh, Lady Adele, you fed and clothed 20 orphans. How noble. No, it's nothing, Lady Clarabelle. You treated 40 lepers and gave them massages. Like a competition with false modesty. Sickening.
Did Lady Clarabelle really give 40 lepers massages?
Who knows? Lady Clarabelle had strange tastes. I wouldn't be surprised if she did that and more.
Very well.
A Dwarven propriety. I think we already checked that, right? What is this? Pursuant to the Order 5-1A, no dwarf of indeterminate caste may conduct business in the Commons. This was subsequently clarified by the Assembly to mean that the owning and operating of stalls or kiosks is limited to those of identified and approved house names with traceable ancestor lineage of at least 3 generations. Exceptions include individual purchases of goods or services from established stalls or kiosks, provided the funds are presented at the opening of the transaction at the discretion of the stall or kiosk owner. I'm sure you understand the need to maintain strict quality control over all goods and services that flow through Orzammar, especially when we are making a concerted effort to encourage outside investment. The standards of Dust Town and that of the common brand are simply not sufficient. Your trade permit is hereby denied. From a judgment of the Assembly Trade Council regarding Mydal's reclaimed wares. Okay, guys, so it's time to save and wrap it up here. Next time,
good day to you.
We will head to the Proving and do what that entails. Check this place out, though. Wow. Really freaking cool. I did level up, so we'll check that out as well. But I want to thank you guys for joining me. I hope you enjoyed and are digging the LP thus far. We're going for episode 60. Having a ton of fun. Much more to be had, so I hope you come back and join me. And I'll see you guys then. Until then, be well. Much love, peace, and joy. And yeah, peace.